What's up, everybody? Last day of PAX East. We're here right now with these two guys, these brothers from Press Play Games, and their names are...
Bo Strandby and Asger Strandby.
And these guys are working on a new game. Now, you guys just recently released Max the Curse of Brotherhood, like not too long ago. And you started working on this game while that was in development, is that what happened? So tell me a little bit about this. This is Project Totem, it's a placeholder name, we don't have a full title yet, but tell me about the game.
Well, it's a simple platforming game where you control two characters with one input, so when you move to the right they both do, and when you jump they both jump. So,
It's really cool, it makes my brain think in all different directions. It's really neat. So, where did the idea come from? You're going from, you wanted to use two different controlled simultaneously players at the same time. Like, where did you get this idea from?
It was maybe like a happy accident. I was sitting at home doing some spare time video game work, and I accidentally just kind of duplicated the platform character that I programmed, and then I had two of them on the screen, and that was kind of fun in itself. So I called Bo and asked, he's the level designer of us, and we're brothers, I don't know, he said that. I called him and asked if he couldn't maybe try to do something with it, and we fooled around with it and came up with some cool stuff, I think.
Well, it's really awesome. I really like that, and I told you, it reminds me kind of a Super Meat Boy, and there are no screens that tell me this is the button that jumps, this is the button that switches things. I just have to figure it out. So is that difficult to design as far as the levels? Like, how do you go about doing that and testing it?
Well, you have to make the puzzle so that the only way of solving the puzzle is to do the intended solution. So like figuring out how to double jump, for instance, you have to have a place where you can't get by it without double jumping. And so eventually the player will figure it out if you make it right. And it's a really nice feeling, I think, for the player to figure it out by himself, because it's much better than having it told and then do it. Like, do it yourself, there's like a really nice feeling, figuring it out.
The player feel clever is the best thing.
Yeah.
It definitely, you feel very satisfied by it. I gotta tell you, it's hard and I die a million times, but when I finish a level I'm like, yes, I did it right. That's awesome. So totems, totem poles, where did we come up with this idea?
Well, that's a good question. We had a lot of time talking about what is this, what are we controlling here, and since at the beginning it was just two boxes, so we came to the idea that it should be totem poles because they can stack on top of each other, and when you're controlling, when you're playing co-op, they can stack four on top of each other, and we sort of realized that it looked like a totem pole and it was funny, so that just came to me.
So it was more a happy accident then, huh? Okay. Yeah, if you watch behind me, they're playing a demo of it. As you move these characters, they move at the same time. So you have to think on two different planes here. You have to jump and you have to use their abilities, which it's really, really awesome. So how far along are we?
We are aiming to finish it this fall, so hopefully it will be out. But we're pretty busy right now.
I would bet, yeah. Fast tracking it, I love it. So we're playing on Xbox One right now. Is that what you're targeting to release it on?
Yeah, Xbox One and 360.
Awesome, so I've got one fun question for you guys here. You're working real hard on the game, okay, you're putting all your hours in. What kind of food do you like to eat while you're putting on it?
Well, actually, we have a really nice lunch at Press Play, where just everybody goes down and it's something different every day. And it's really healthy, good stuff. The best days is when there's lasagna.
All right.
Fridays there's cake.
I love it. All right, well guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Project Totem, definitely keep an eye on it. I love it. I had a great time with it. If you're a platforming fan, it's going to be something that's right up your alley.